Hi everyone, welcome back to a new video. I'm going to be sharing with you 5 tips for those looking to define their career path or unsure about which specific career path to take. This video is especially for recent graduates or final year students or just early career professionals like myself. It's based off lessons I've learned from my experience from speaking with a lot of people, and I hope it adds 1 or 2 things to you. If any of everything I've said sounds interesting to you, definitely keep on watching. So the first step I would advise to anyone looking to define a career path is, number one, you need to know what interests you. I am very much a proponent of you need to understand yourself, know yourself. You don't need to fully know everything about yourself, but you need to have a sense of what exactly you want. For example, when I was looking to start my career, I wasn't exactly sure which industry or which sector. All I knew was I wanted to work in a multinational. And it was quite basic, like I want to work in an organization that gives me a global experience. And I was intentional about it. So I would apply to different companies. I applied to oil and gas firms. I applied to consulting companies. I applied to other professional service companies. All I was just intentional about was I wanted to work in a multinational. And being intentional about one thing helps me to navigate the whole career journey to finding myself to where I am today. So an important step for you, especially if you're just young, going to start your first job, is you need to know a bit about yourself. You need to know what exactly you want, what exactly interests you. Is it business? Is it tech? Is it health? Is it management? Is it, if you already know it's consulting, good for you. I didn't even know anything like consulting existed up until my final year in university. You need to know yourself or be self-aware to some extent that can help being a guiding factor as you navigate your career path, your career journey, and things like that. The second thing you need to do is you need to research industry leaders. And what does this mean? You need to have a picture of your future. There is this aspire to, everything. I'm joking. But you need to have a picture of your future. For example, when you see yourself today, who do you see yourself becoming like? Obviously, you won't exactly follow the person's career journey. Like, it can't be word for word, step by step. No. But this person can serve as a light torch for you as you are going on your own journey. So I think for me, it was people like Dr. Kunje, Dr. Career Adesayo. So I had an idea of like, okay, these people, they seem to be like, where exactly I'm getting to. So how exactly did they start their career journey? And it was me, just figuring out, okay, they took this step and they took this step and they took this step. Okay, makes sense. And so even their journey is still guiding me today on where exactly I want to go to, right? And it's probably helping me to think about my career decisions, next steps for me and things like that. So you need to have a picture of your future. Where exactly are you looking at today? You're like, I admire this person's career. I don't mind, taking snapshots or snippets of this person's experience to define my own career journey and my career path. I resound again, you need to have a picture of your future. The first thing you need to do is you need to conduct a gap analysis. And what exactly do I mean by a gap analysis? It means that you need to figure out, okay, now you have a picture of your future. Now you know someone that at least can inspire you or can help you or can guide you on this journey through their own experience, where exactly I am today. A gap analysis is simply saying that what's the difference or what's the gap between where I want to be in future and where I am today. And you need to do this really well. Okay, so now think of it. I want to be like Dr. Okonjo in future. I'm currently a recent graduate of economics. What exactly do I need to do between my current state now versus where I'm going? And this gap analysis will help you decide on, okay, so which jobs exactly am I applying to? Which master or postgraduate degree program am I applying for? Okay, which certifications should I be looking to sit for? Should I be looking to take? You're already defining your career path and your career journey one step at a time by just knowing exactly where you're going or having a sense of where you're going and knowing your current state now. All of this will help you close the gaps. It will help you at least come up with a feasible next step to take in your career journey. I hope that makes sense. The first thing you need to do is you then need to learn and upskill. So I even think of it as a process, actually, as I've said. So the first point is, okay, you know yourself. The second point is you have a picture of your future. The third point is you take a gap analysis. What's the difference between point 2 and point 1? Now, point 4 is you need to learn and upskill yourself. It's basically like, I've identified all of these gaps. Okay, I need to take this master's. Okay, I need to know this. Okay, I need to know this. Okay, I need to take this CFA certification. Great. The next step is now learning and upskilling yourself. I need to take this exam. The next step is going ahead to to start taking the exams. The next step is, okay, I need to have this master's degree. The next step is, okay, figuring out which school is best suited for me to take this course. And it's literally now closing the gap. Number 4 is closing the gap. Learning and upskilling yourself to close the gaps you have identified in point 3. Very simple, straight to the point. The final and the 5th tip is take action and review regularly. You might have done steps 1 up to step 4 and you are just like, okay, I know what to do. I know the gaps. I know how to upskill myself. And if you don't take action, this will never be a reality. It's very simple. So many people have done a lot of things, but they've never really taken action to take them to where they are going. And so what's the one you want to do is you want to make sure you are taking action. Have an accountability partner. Tell someone to say, okay, I actually want to go for my master's degree over the next 2 years. You're my accountability partner that will help me, ensure that I'm taking the right steps at the right time. You need to take actions and you need to review regularly. What's the difference between, okay, where I was last year and where I am now? How far do I still need to go to get to where I'm going? And all of this will help you ensure that you're on track, help you ensure that there's still like a guiding light that is helping you make career decisions, even up until you eventually get to where you are going. Now, it's a 5-step process. To recap, number 1, know yourself. Number 2, have a picture of where you're going. Research industry leaders. Number 3, do your gap analysis. Number 4, learn and upskill yourself. Number 5, take action and review regularly. So that's it from me today. 5 actionable quick steps for you. If you want to define your career path, you need to figure out, what career path or what career track to take. If you're a bit unsure as to where you are today, I hope it makes sense. Please ask questions in the comment section. I'll be sure to answer. Bye and have a nice day.